Hey guys, it's Lou Singer here, and I want to thank you for being interested in this new band that I'm putting together. The tentative title, the working title right now, is Time Machine. This is a band of mostly 80s hits, heavy on the keyboard, and I grew up in the 80s. I went to high school in the 80s, I went to college in the 80s, and you know, there are certain songs that really give me a visceral reaction by a lot of very, very famous bands, but the songs that give me the best reaction, the songs that I really honed into, were not the ones that hit number 1 and number 2 on the charts. I mean, those were pretty much overplayed. I mean, how many bar mitzvah bands are going to play, I Want to Dance with Somebody? How many wedding bands are going to play, Billie Jean? But it was the songs that hit number 13, number 15, the lesser known songs, the songs that when you hear today, you go, man, I haven't heard that in 20 or 30 years. My background is really from a tribute band. And one of the great things about being in a tribute band is, yeah, you can play the hits, but you can also play the more obscure numbers. I've got a friend, Tony Monaco, and he's the leader of Turnstiles, which is the Billy Joel tribute band down here in South Florida. And yeah, when they go out, they play all the hits, but they also take out things like Summer Highland Falls. Wow. Vienna. Wow. Great Billy Joel songs, that you sit there and go, man, I can't believe they took that one out. Where did they get that one from? Everybody knows it, but nobody plays it. Now imagine a band that had, yeah, we do have some songs that, hit number 1 and songs that were very popular, but what about those songs that were second tier? What about those songs that you hadn't heard in 20 or 30 years? And that is basically why I'm starting this band. It's because nobody plays those songs. They're great songs. They just weren't the top hits. But imagine stringing along 15, 20, 25 of those songs and then leaving a club some night and go, man, I just got transported back to 1982. I just got transported back to 1985. That's what I want with this band. So the auditions are going to be at the end of August at Marquee Studios in the Marquee Room. We'll have a date and a time coming up, and I'll get you more information as we get closer to that. And again, I want to thank you for your participation. There are 3 things that I'm looking for. Number 1, I'm looking for that you have the music down. Again, like I said, I come from a tribute band background, and in a tribute band, people are listening for that particular solo. People are listening for example, on 2 Tickets to Paradise, the piano gliss that comes on down. What I'm looking for is details. I'm looking for details. The person that I like to play to, my guy, is the guy who comes into the club, who's been a musician for 20, 30, 40 years, sits in the back with a beer just to come and check us out. And then at the end of the gig, he comes over to us and he says, dude, man, you guys were spot on. You guys nailed it. Every solo, every drum fill, everything was right there. It sounded just like the concert. It sounded just like the album. Because if you can satisfy that guy, then you can satisfy the club owner. You can satisfy all the teeny boppers in the front row. All right? So that's our standard. It's set really pretty high. That's the way we're going to do it. Number 2, that you have the sound. Okay? Different songs sound different. If your guitar sounds the same for every single song, it's just not going to have the impact. Okay? And number 3, simply badass. I'm looking for badasses. Being the lead singer in this band, I don't want to be the only one jumping on stage, jumping up and down, getting the crowd involved. I want badasses behind me. Okay? I want guys that look like they're having an amazing time, that they're having fun. Okay? You want to play the keyboard with your foot? Go for it. Okay? I'm looking for a Neil Schon on guitar. I'm looking for someone to come right up to the front and be right out there and go out into the crowd and play to that one chick sitting in the front row. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the drummer who's throwing out drumsticks. Don't hit anybody, all right? No liability here. Who's twirling the drumstick, who's looking like he's having a great time. I'm looking for badasses. So I need you to bring your personality not only to the band, but to the audition as well. All right? So hopefully that helped you out a little bit. Work on those 5 songs that I had sent you earlier. And if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. Best place to reach me is my office number, 561-739-9500. ask for Dr. Singer. And, 9500-9500, ask for Dr. Singer. Leave a message. If I can't get to the phone, I'll get right on there. Or you could text me as well. That's fine. So thanks a lot. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody at the end of August, man. Practice, practice.